Today is a flea market day. I have not done a flea market video in a long time, so we're heading to the flea this morning, and I waited till it got light because we're supposed to get some really bad weather. So if you're new to the channel, what we're going to do most of the time is go to auctions and buy stuff that we want to resell in our booth, flip online, or that I just think is cool and I want to keep. Or we go to estate sales, we do storage units, and today we're doing a flea market. I was supposed to go to another site which is a lot further away, but given the fact that the person I was going to set up next to decided he wasn't doing that today, he's doing some spring cleaning, I decided to go to one that's a little closer. I don't know how crowded it's going to be. I'm like 15 or 20 minutes later than I really normally would be, so hopefully we get a good spot. We got a whole bunch of stuff with us today. We got ephemera, we got tools, we got clothes, we got antiques, we got knickknacks, we got, you name it, it's back there. Couple quick tips for people that are flea marketing: make sure that you bring change. When I mean change, I mean like 5s and 10s and 1s. What I usually do is I take like 60 bucks or 70 bucks and go to the bank and just get it broken down, because you're going to get inundated when you first set up, because a lot of the other vendors are going to be there and they're going to want to like buy stuff. So your best bet is to make sure you have plenty of change with you. Also bring bags. Plastic grocery bags work really well, because a lot of times somebody will buy something and it may be something small that they can carry in their hand, but they have other stuff and they're like, well, do you have a bag? And it's always good business to just try and be able to give them a bag and help them out a little bit. I'm going to try a new approach to flea marketing today. Usually when I go, I take tables with me and I set everything out real nice on the tables. There's two schools to that. The one thing is that people can walk by and they see everything really quick, so sometimes they don't stop. But it also looks cleaner, more appealing, and gives it a higher perceived value. The other way of doing it is the way I'm going to do it today, is where I'm going to take all the totes and boxes, kick the lids off of them, run them in a stack, and let people dig. People like to dig too. There's a lot of people that love to root around because they think they're going to find something extremely well hidden, which there are some really good treasures in here. So yeah, that's the plan for today. We're just pulling in now. So if I can grab this camera, I will turn it around and show you what we got going here. Sorry about the big view. So we're pulling in here now. Let's see where we're gonna go. The whole back of this area is a flea market. I don't know how crowded it's going to be because they are supposed to get showers. Oh wow, we got trucks here already. There's not much going on down the other end. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to zip down the other end here and turn around and come back and probably take one of these bigger spots to my left, just because it's easier to fill one of those bigger spots. We're going to drive around here and see what's over this side. As you can tell, it's a pretty good sized flea market. They have stuff in the buildings. There's usually a ton of stuff back there. It's still pretty early, I guess. So we are going to swing back around, and I think we're going to go down the other end and take one of the bigger spots. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, well, I'm going to go park the truck. We're going to go pick our spot out, and then we're going to go get started. Hang in there. Alright, it's been a massive flurry of activity since I got here. I'm not even all the way set up yet. And I've been selling stuff like crazy. I already have a bunch of empty boxes of stuff I sold. I started with $100 and change. It's only been
less than an hour. Yeah, it's been an hour exactly, and I'm at 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 175, like almost 190. So I've made $100 in an hour, and I still have a lot of stuff left on pack. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the table the way it is. I got some totes sitting on the ground. I just kind of like threw the totes out and just let everybody just kind of pick and choose and kind of root through stuff. So I'm just going to keep setting things up. And most of this stuff came out of the junk auction or the storage unit that we picked up. So there's a lot of interesting stuff here, and I'm going to keep plugging away at it. Alright, well, it's been an hour and a half. I got everything pretty much out. If you go look here, let's see what I got in the truck yet. My allergies are killing me today. Truck's empty. Those are empty totes and some empty bags for giving people. I got a box of trash going out back. This is just some like paper and stuff that I brought with me, but you know, I had this truck was packed, so we got everything out. Trash box. We got all my ephemera. I've been selling a bunch of stuff out of here. What else do we have? People like to just pick through this, like hardware and bottles and stuff like that there. So, you know, the more you stack stuff, the better off you'll do. We got all our golf stuff, some DVDs, more golf stuff. People like to look through this kind of nonsense, like you just kind of leave it to their imagination, so they think they're finding something cool. Some tools. The clothes I haven't been doing as well on, and what I think I'm going to do is, as the day goes on, I'm going to put some of the stuff in trash bags and drop it on the way home. So morning, sir. How you doing today? I mean, it's hanging in there. Hoping it stays dry.
You want for bro?
3 each, 2 for 5. These are nice. They're not iron. They're either copper or brass, I think. Which is nice. They don't rust. Okay, well, it's 9:45 and it's now raining. So most of the people packed up at the flea market, as did I. The owners of the mart came out and told us if we wanted to move under the pavilion, which is twice the rent for the day, that we were free to do so and not have to pay the extra money, which I thought was very, very nice of them to do. I don't have a lot of stuff left. If you look, the truck was packed this morning to where it was all the way up, all the way back, had stuff on the front seat, and now there's a lot more room. There's a couple of trash bags in the back that are clothes that I'm going to donate, that I sorted through the couple boxes that I brought. There's some trash boxes back there. So we started out with $100 in petty cash. I get my change. So we started with 100. So we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our $100 investment that we made the change for. We also paid $20 of a table fee. So at the end, I always try and add that on just to say, you know, what my sales were. We set up at 6:15 and it is now 10. So let's just say 4 hours. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 210, 215, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, $230 in 4 hours. This is probably a pretty good record for me. A lot of people think that the nicer the weather dictates how well you do in your sales, which is generally true, but the fact that I had a lot of inventory that I was pricing extremely low to blow out, and that there were not a lot of vendors here, I think really helped my sales. So that being said, we had a great day, turned out rather well. It's going to end on a little bit of a sour note because if anybody's been watching my videos, I'm doing a rehab house in Allentown for Habitat for Humanity, and I just got a call from my electrician today that someone has kicked in the front door and the place has been burglarized, which has happened there a couple times in that city. It's just disheartening because you're trying to do good work and you're trying to make somebody's life better, and it gets ruined by knuckleheads, basically, because this is a family-friendly channel and I don't curse. So, all that being said, it's just disheartening. I'm not going to end the video with a joke right now. I'm going to go into the Q-Mart here, into the Mart, and walk around for a minute. Then I'm going to stop at our booth and see if anything's missing, give that a quick perusing, and then I'll go home and show you exactly how much was left. Or I may just go home and do my dad joke. So that's it for right now. See you in a bit. Alright, so I figure we'll stop in the booth here today and see if there's anything missing. I just put stuff in Friday, so it's been here for the weekend. Let's see if I'm looking. I thought there was something here that's missing. And not very much going. One of the Crocs is gone that we brought in, so that's a good thing. Surprised these keys aren't going. We added our 2-man saw and some stuff up there. Booth is still pretty full. It's a very disheartening day today. But that stuff happens. Still got some comics left. A couple toys left. What I'm probably going to do for May is we're going to do a huge sale and put everything on sale inside the booth, which I have yet to have to do since I've been here for 2 years. Because in June I think we're going to squeeze back down into one side. Like I said, the sales and the work involved is a little more than it's worth. So that being said, we're going to walk around, and if I see anything cool, I'll show you what's here. Alright, well, I walked around the booth a little bit, around the mall, and didn't see too much that caught my eye that was new. There's a couple new vendors moving in, so I'm going to probably check them out next weekend, see what they got going on. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this episode of Auction Life. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, hitting that like button, leaving them comments and questions and all that kind of fun stuff. I am working on putting together the prize for Timothy Miller. So I have 3/4 of this stuff put together, and we're going to send that out rather
rather soon. And hopefully when he gets it, if he has the capability to either video it or, you know, maybe even use your phone and kind of send us it somehow, we'll add that to the channel. Or at least even maybe take a picture of him opening the box or something. Anything like that, maybe we'll be able to add. But if not, I will do an unboxing and kind of show you what I sent. That way I don't ruin the surprise for him. I think that's just about it. We had a pretty good day today. We got some stuff done, made a few bucks, got some room in the shop and in the basement, got rid of some stuff that was lying around. So tomorrow's junk auction day. I don't know if the weather's going to hold out. If it's pouring raining out, I may not go. I'll check the pictures online and see if there's anything cool. So I guess we'll see you all next time, and I will do my stupid dad joke. And my stupid dad joke is, let's see which one. Okay, I got one. Did you hear that I couldn't get a table at the public library? Yeah, it was fully booked. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Keep living that auction life.